back to my channel. So on Saturday, Haley from a previous season of Love During Lockup, she took to her social media to post a picture with Dalton saying it'll always be you, which was surprising because last we knew Dalton was in prison, and last I knew Haley was dating someone else and Dalton was dating someone else too. So Haley posted this picture, and of course she did get a lot of backlash in the comments. People like, what are you thinking? You know, I thought you were done with this man. So for those of you guys who don't remember, Haley and Dalton, they were on the first season of Love During Lockup. Dalton was locked up, and Haley had got a big fat check after she got in this car wreck, and she was living off that and sending Dalton a lot of money that she got from her check. And she went off on Dalton when she found out that he was getting money from Haley to send to another girl to help bond another girl out, and she found this out from her lawyer. And then she went off on Dalton in like one of the season finales saying, I spend more money on you than my own son, and she said that she was done with Dalton for good. So after Haley posted those photos with Dalton, she received a lot of criticism. So then she followed up that post with a picture of Dalton and her son Hendrix. And she said, I just want to make one thing clear. Dalton is amazing with Hendrix. Hashtag stepdaddy. And then she tagged Dalton. It looks like he just started an Instagram account. It's currently private and just has 5 followers at this time. So I tried to look up and down when Dalton was actually released from prison. I'm assuming he's been released probably in the last month, since Haley is just now posting about him. And I do remember her coming out about 3 months ago or so saying that Dalton was going to be out sometime this summer. And I tried to look it up, and all the websites will not tell me when he got out, since he's already out at this time. And the only information I could find was on Sarcasm, and they said that Dalton was approved for parole in January 2022. And they showed this article that says, according to the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, Dalton was approved with completion of a program prior to release in January 12th of 2022. So that was over a year and a half ago. And it says it does not state what the program is that Dalton is required to complete, but currently he is listed as being in custody at the Billy Moore Correctional Center in Texas. So it indicated that his projected release date was April 27th of 2023, so just a few months ago. And on April 29th, it's still listed as Dalton being in custody at this time. So it's sometime between April 29th and today, which is June 19th, is when Dalton had to get out of prison, so in the last month or two. It is super surreal though when we do get to see these inmates finally get out and be with their significant other, and it's like finally happening. Like, I thought this moment was never gonna happen because his release date just kept getting pushed off and pushed off. But it's just very confusing for a lot of people because for the past 6 months or so, Haley has been posting pictures of another girl on her social media. She's been dating this girl. She even was so close with this girl that she took this girl as her wedding date to her dad's wedding in April. And now she has scrubbed all pictures with this girl off her social media. But shout out to Sarcasm because they have some of the pictures saved. But Haley has not said anything about breaking up with this girl. She just suddenly like deletes all her pictures and announces that she's with Dalton now. We don't have any evidence that Haley broke up with her girlfriend. All we know is she could be dating her right now and dating Dalton at the same time. But I'm speculating they most likely broke up because as soon as she started posting pictures with Dalton, that's when she started deleting all these pictures with that girlfriend that she was with. And Haley also had, before she started dating this girlfriend, she had dated this dude for a few months, and she was going on all these nice vacations. Like, she went on this vacation to Mexico with her son and this guy. I would pull up pictures for you guys, but like I said, my channel just got demonetized, my other channel, and I had to delete a whole bunch of videos so I can try to reapply for the partner program. Unfortunately, one of the videos I had to delete is the video where I had pictures of this guy before this news came out, and she dated this guy for a few months, and then suddenly she did a live one day and she said that she was going to give Dalton another chance because he was going to be getting out soon. She wanted to see things through. She's like, I started dating him. I wasted all this time with him. I'd be a fool not to see things through. And so she ended up announcing in that live that she ended up breaking up with that dude that she dated and went on that Mexico vacation with, because she claimed she liked that dude at first and he was really nice, but then she found out that he was just not good with kids and not good with her son, and that's a super big deal. Like, if you can't get along with her son, then you just cannot be in her life. So she ended up breaking up with him after that, and that's when she started dating her girlfriend. So after Haley started getting criticism after she posted pictures with Dalton, she went and posted this picture and she said, my reaction to the haters, which you can see like Haley, and it looks like she's in a professional studio doing a photo shoot. But if you zoom in really close, you can see it says love during lockup. And so obviously that'd be like, okay, they're filming, but her and Dalton, since he's out, that means they would be on Love After Lockup, not Love During Lockup. So it's evident that this picture is obviously old and has to be back from August of 2021 when she first started filming for Love During Lockup. But the big question is, are they going to bring her and Dalton back for another season of Love After Lockup now that he's actually out? And I'm pretty positive they most likely are going to, because Dalton's mom came out when he started dating this other girl for a while after him and Haley broke up after their season, and she said that the producers wanted to have Dalton back with or without Haley. So when his mom said that, she said that right after Haley and Dalton had broke up and Dalton had got back with his on and off again girlfriend Krista. So Dalton was on and off with this girl Krista, pictured here, since 2017. He was with her before he got with Haley. He was with her after Haley. But apparently they started dating around the middle of last year, right before summer. They made things official again in May of 2022. And it's not sure when exactly they ended up breaking up again, but Dalton's ex, Krista, started posting pictures with her recent boyfriend in April this year, and she's dating some dude that's all tatted up now. And it looks like she has nothing to do with Dalton anymore. And now Dalton and Haley look like they're an item once again, and now Dalton's out. So I'm assuming that they're most likely going to end up filming this. I know I definitely want to see how Dalton is now that he's out. I did see numerous people, though, on social media, and even Starcasm, Asa Hawks from Starcasm, she believes that they're not even back together. She thinks that this is just all for the cameras, for them to try to get another season now, because she thinks it's weird that Haley was just with this girl up until a couple weeks ago, and now all of a sudden they're broke up. And that does make a lot of sense, like everything that they're pointing out. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Haley and Dalton are actually together, or do you think that they're just playing it up, just trying to get another season? And do you guys think that they'll bring them back for another season? And if they do, how would you guys feel about that? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe. My channel is still demonetized, so if you would like to support the channel, you can check out my Patreon. You can also check out my Cash App or PayPal. I'll leave that all listed below. And this video is sponsored by Temu, so shout out to Temu. You can use my code FAV31796 and get 30% off your order as a first-time user. I've got like 5-6 different orders from Temu now, just like in the past 3 or 4 months, and I have loved every single order. So I highly recommend it. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.